The rotation planner is a useful tool which allows you to build your schedule while preventing learners from seeing their schedule until you're done entering them all. Whereas the rotation schedule will be visible for learners immediately, the rotation planner is hidden and will not appear on the My Rotations page for the learner until you release the results to the rotation schedule, which we will go over in another video. In order to access the rotation planner, first click on Schedules in the top menu bar, and then click on Rotation Planner in the left sidebar menu. Unlike the rotation schedule, the default view for a rotation planner is to show the rotations on the left and the names of the learners who are scheduled into that rotation on the right. In this View by Rotation setting, you will only see one block line at a time. If you wish to view a secondary line, click on the drop-down menu next to the blocks at the top left under View by Rotation. You may also adjust the size of the schedule by changing the pixels directly underneath the block drop-down menu. This widens each block so you can see more of the rotation name and other details entered into the block. To schedule a person into a rotation, click on the block next to the rotation you wish to schedule. A box will appear with the names of all the learners on your Rolodex. Next to the learner name, you will see the level of each learner listed. To the right of the level, you will see the number of blocks each learner has been scheduled into for the rotation you have chosen. Lastly, if you would like to see a history of the schedule for a particular learner, click on the HX. This will show you the rotations which are currently on the rotation schedule, as well as the history of rotations which have been scheduled previously. Click on the name of the learner, and it will enter that learner into the rotation for that block. Unlike the rotation schedule, each block will have to be scheduled individually. If you make a mistake and need to remove a learner from a rotation, simply click on the block you wish to remove and click Remove for that learner name. If you prefer to view your planner in the same way you view the rotation schedule, you can switch by clicking on View by Person. This view places the names of your learners on the left, includes all block lines, and the rotation names are entered on the right. Just as with the rotation schedule, you can sort the order in which you view your learners at the top left. You schedule a rotation by clicking on the block you wish to add a rotation for. When you do, a box will show up with a list of your rotations. To the right of each rotation, you will notice 4 numbers. Those numbers appear when you have set staffing levels for each rotation, which we'll come back to in a moment. The number on the far right indicates the number of learners scheduled into that rotation in that particular block. Click on the rotation name to schedule the learner into that rotation. To remove a rotation, click on the block and click Remove for that rotation name. If you're looking for a place to keep track of the capacity for each rotation and how close you are to that capacity, you can use the Set Staffing feature. Set Staffing allows you to enter a minimum, a target, and a maximum number of learners who can be scheduled into each rotation for each block. While in the rotation planner, click on Set Staffing at the top of the page. Here you will see a list of each rotation and a box for minimum, target, and maximum. Enter a number into each box to indicate the level of staffing for each block. Once you're done, click Save at the bottom. If you go back to View by Rotation, you'll notice that the rotations you entered staffing levels for are color-coded. Green means you are within your capacity for the rotation. Bright green shows the target number. You'll also notice that the number of lines for each rotation will be set to the maximum. However, if you need to schedule a learner above capacity, you can click on the plus sign to the right of the rotation name and add another line. You'll notice this line is red because it goes above your maximum staffing capacity. Gray and white coloring means there is no staffing level set for that rotation. If you would like to export the information from your rotation planner, click Print at the top center of your screen. Another tab will open with several options on how to organize your data for printing. There's one other exciting feature that the rotation planner has available. Please join us for our next video where we talk about using the schedule importer.